Pavel Zacha will take the opening face-off with John Tavares. The referees are Graham Skeletor and Francis Sharon. Devin Berg and Ryan Daisy have the lines. Game 3 underway from Scotiabank Arena. Jake DeBrusk into forecheck on Jake McCabe, who came away with the puck. Key to the Game 2 win for Toronto was they stayed out of the penalty box after they put Boston on the power play 5 times in Game 1. Charlie McAvoy set one toward the net. It ricocheted around, still around the net, and Tavares had it kicked out by Swayman, who flashes those pads out so quickly. That one almost an own goal by Charlie Coyle. After staying down on his knees moments ago, Heinen to Zacha. In alone, short-handed, and a left pad save made by Samsonov.
Pavel Zacha in, wants to go over the glove of Samsonov.
That's one way to get more offense.
And to get away from a matchup.
McAvoy walks in. McAvoy still walking. Wraparound try. Pasternak fires, and that was blocked. Lots of key injuries early in these playoffs around the NHL. Under 4 minutes to go. Tavares and a stick save made by Swayman. Mitch Marner starts from his own line. Finds Tavares with some speed. And a glove save made by Swayman. He hangs on with Marner coming right at him. By Dewar. He came over the deadline from Minnesota. Reeves got it behind that. Camp centered one for a golden opportunity for Dewar. Won an offensive zone faceoff. Wotherspoon. Pasternak turns and fires. It looked like it hit Morgan Geekie in the backside. And he heads to the Boston bench. Tavares finds an open Edmondson. He drops it for Marner. Marner out in front, and they score! Tipped in by Matthew Knies. The Maple Leafs lead 1-0.
Play starts with John Tavares protecting the puck and making a sweet feed across the ice to Joel Edmondson, who's up in the play unaccounted for. And Marner, who has been silent in this series, his first point of the series. And it's on the tape of the Arizona-born Matthew Knies. He finishes it beautifully.
Bushkin, that one stopped. Bruins play it ahead. Van Riemsdyk trying to break in. He goes to the backhand, stopped by Samsonov.
There's no way that James Van Riemsdyk should get behind Ilya Lyubushkin.
Edmondson whiffed on it. It went to Marchand, but he couldn't handle it. He got shoved off the puck by his old pal Bertuzzi. They continue to tangle, and both go down as the play goes to the other end of the ice. And now Marchand knocked down Bertuzzi. The play continues, and Frederic scores! Trent Frederic has tied it for Boston. And after the goal, the officials have to step in and finally pull Marchand and Bertuzzi away from each other.
Frederic's got his second playoff goal, his first against the goalie as he beats Samsonov on the short side. And the Bruins have tied the game up, and the Leafs are trying to take it deep.
Shattenkirk trumped it off, and Geekie shot blocked by Riley. Centering pass, Pasternak put it right on net, and now Marchand collected it. Got a little tangled up with Pasternak. Edmondson's there. He's played a really strong game on defense for Toronto. It comes out to Marchand. He goes for the shot. Rebound goal! Jake DeBrusk! A power play goal! And a 2-1 Boston lead.
Watch Pasternak. He's going to get knocked over here when the puck comes. Edmondson is strong on him, knocks him over. Pasternak battles to keep the play alive, and it's Coyle who finds the loose puck. Pasternak keeps the play alive. Charlie Coyle's going to dig it out of the pack, and then Marchand's shot will attract the defender, and that leaves Jake DeBrusk inside of David Kampf. The rebounds by Samsonov, and the Bruins have their first lead of the night.
Great job. Bertuzzi and Matthews also out there on the power play. Riley, Swayman doesn't know where it is, and it's just to the side of him. Had Tavares in the slot. Bertuzzi's at the edge of the crease. Tavares out in front for Bertuzzi. Second try stopped as well.
For 40 seconds, Riley's shot is through the screen. Swayman doesn't see it. Oh, and Bertuzzi doesn't quite.
Boquist, who hasn't played a lot. Carlo steps into one from the blue line. Turned aside by Samsonov. Follow-up try as well by Heinen. the defenseman who had snuck up into the face-off circle. Domi for Bertuzzi. Domi put it on net off the arm of Swayman. Out in front, they score! Tipped in by Tyler Bertuzzi off the feed from Riley.
Retrieving the puck, and they get it again. Bertuzzi's going to tip this in from the goal crease as Domi fires this puck across the ice. Riley just turns and shoots it, and inside of Lindholm it's Tyler Bertuzzi. He gets his stick. Oh, look at that. It's Bertuzzi's tip. It hits the leg of Lindholm. That puck is going about 10 feet wide. It's going to the corner. Bertuzzi's deflection hits the left leg.
Break for Toronto. You could see the despair for Lindholm. Bertuzzi will get credit for it. Oh, and a terrible turnover. Domi jammed it out in front. Boy, the Boston rookie defensemen have been a little shaky tonight, both Wotherspoon and Lohrei. 2-2 the score. And as you said, Ray, that Bertuzzi tip was heading toward the corner, but it hit Lindholm's like, Marchand scores! Boston responds immediately. Brad Marchand makes it 3-2.
A goal and 4 assists for Marchand. It starts on the cycle. And there is Danton Heinen, who has been really quiet in games 1 and 2. Heinen, a terrific pass. Marchand is standing alone. Oh, that's a perfect shot as well. Domi half a stride late. The shot is over the glove, under the bar, and in 28 seconds, 2-2 becomes 3-2 Boston.
Coyle pokes it in behind the net for Geekie. He got it free to Marchand. Now McAvoy. The puck is free at the feet of Samsonov. It comes out to McCabe. Nice pass back for Yarncroke. Here comes Robertson, and a glove save by Swayman. Along the wall, Carlo with Zacha. Comes free. Matthews right out in front. Yarncroke, a couple of chances.
The front of the net. Behind the goal line, Tavares, Marner, and Matthews set up. Yarncroke, one save.
A minute 10 to go. McAvoy taken down by Tavares. There'll be a penalty. The puck goes to the empty net and hits the post. And as Marner plays it,
McAvoy, who has had a monster night for the Bruins, over 25 minutes a game. He feels Tavares' pressure, his hand on his hip, and off he goes. The empty netter would have sealed it.
And they're going to pull Samsonov as they go up shorthanded. And Matthews lost it at the line to Marchand. Empty net, and hit the outside. Just missed the right post. Chance to seal it perhaps. Pasternak hits the outside of the post. Marchand scores into the empty net. A power play goal for Boston. And a franchise record tying 55th career playoff goal for Brad Marchand, who's having a huge series.
Last year he came into the playoffs with 2 goals in 16 games, then scored 4 goals in 7 games against the Panthers. He's done the same thing again this year. 2 goals in 16 coming into the playoffs, and he's been brilliant in this first round. Charlie McAvoy stands up Matthews. McAvoy's had a fantastic game 3 here. Marchand hits the side of the net. Monty just can't believe it behind the Bruins net. He says, unbelievable. But 5 seconds later, Marchand knocks down Bertuzzi. Pasternak hits the side of the net. And Brad Marchand will lock this away. Home ice advantage earned by the Leafs. Home ice advantage taken away by the Bruins.